Well, hey, welcome back to my little gardening show. I wanted to make a little update here on the greenhouse. So far, so good. These seedlings have been out here for about a week, and we've got them moved out to the the eastern side of the greenhouse. That's a little bit further away from the shade cloth, so they are getting more sun through the day, especially in this corner. It's a nice 60 degrees. It's about 38 outside. I think one thing that's helping with the temperature are these mats. Basically the flooring that we have here in the greenhouse. I think it's absorbing a lot of heat and providing some insulation to a degree. But as you can see, everything's looking really nice. Nothing's died off. Some of these sprouts are a little bit bigger than some of the other ones, and I think part of that could be because this is on the outer side of the greenhouse. Along with these, this is on the interior. This is on the outer wall, which kind of goes to show you that the plants will grow faster if they have the right conditions. Specifically, if the grow mix or soil, whatever you've got them planted in, is at a warmer temperature, preferably, between 70 and 80 degrees probably. You could probably go a little lower than that, but supposedly if they've got that kind of temperature, they'll grow 3 times faster than plants that don't have that kind of temperature. They're in a colder situation. So right there just kind of shows you that could be the case, as this side it's more towards the middle of the greenhouse is larger than the side that is on the outside wall there. And the stuff in the middle is maybe a little bit bigger than what's on the outside. So the answer there would be to flip this tray around, kind of rotate things. The onions are looking okay. I mean, not the super healthiest for whatever reason. I don't know if they need a little bit of the Dr. Earth's, maybe a little bit of nitrogen there to help them out, but I mean, they are bigger. We did bring out our lettuce seedlings, and already over one day's time we've got the true leaves that are starting to appear on the lettuce seedlings there, where they're really starting to take off. We'll keep these under the shade cloth here for at least a couple days, get them used to the sun, and then gradually move them over to this side. And at some point, take this down altogether so that more sunlight can get in, penetrate, and heat up the greenhouse. In the meantime, some improvements. We do have electricity wired in. We bought this outlet and plug and whatnot. And my dad, this past week, being retired and having more time than I do, came in and rigged this outlet for me so that we do have electricity in here. We've got a small little space heater. Right now it's currently turned off because what we found is if it gets above 70 degrees, this vent does open. It will crack open about 1 inch, and then the warmer it is, the further out this will rise, up to we've seen it about 6 inches, 5-6 inches so far. So and that was at about 90 degrees. So the automatic venting system does work. So that's nice. It's got I guess beeswax that's in this cylinder here, so as it gets warmer it does expand and it forces the hinge open so that this comes open. I probably need to build one more table for things to be about right, maybe 2 more. We'll see, but this is working out pretty good so far. As far as future improvements, what we may do is have a small fan hanging from the center here to help draw out heat, especially in the summertime when this opens, to help get the heat out. That, or maybe come up with some framing, like frame a homemade door on this thing, so that, or take one of these panels out and replace it with screens, so that there could be more current, regulate the temperature of the greenhouse so it's usable.
Daddy, I need to get in here because
Okay. As far as the plug, this worked out pretty good. Where these timbers were, there was a just basically dug out and ran a drill there to make a channel enough for this cord, and snaked it through. Because the corner of the mat was trimmed off so that the mat would fit, because it was literally a really snug fit. We had to take the corners out to fit it all in there, because there is a retainer there, and basically about 2 inches in on each side, that corner's taken up, so we had to trim the mat. Anyway, there was a little bit of a gap. We were able to snake the cord up through that, so we didn't have to drill into the frame of the greenhouse or anything like that. And we just covered this up with rock, you know, so it should be fine. And this is only going to be running at certain points of the year. I mean, once we're out of the frost stage, like we're in the mid-spring, when temperatures are getting warmer and there's no danger of frost, you know, we won't need that anymore. Since we put silicone caulk on each of these retainer clips, we haven't had any issues with leaking as far as water getting in the greenhouse. Again, that's where it was coming in before, so that's going pretty good. Another thing we may rig up is something to capture the water, because right now it's got these gutters that are built in, and it drains out these holes here. Or we get a small remnant hose or something, we could collect the rainwater off both sides. Other than that, I've been really happy with this panorama greenhouse. I wish I had more time to spend over here to play around and just kind of putter with it. But there'll be more time as we get, you know, the days get longer and whatnot. So anyway, I guess that's it for now. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye.